On November 26, Taiwan held local elections for mayors, county chiefs, and local councilors. Taiwan's ruling party, the Democratic Progressive Party, or DPP, suffered a major loss. The strategy designed by the party chairwoman, President Tsai Ing-wen, was to frame the local elections to defy Beijing's aggression. But this strategy did not win public support. For those of us who don't follow Taiwan politics but care about China-Taiwan relations in the context of geopolitical tensions, we want to know if the DPP's loss indicates any shift in public sentiment toward the mainland, and if Beijing's infiltration of Taiwan had any impact on the election and on Taiwanese opinion of China. I talked to an expert who is based in Taiwan to get his insights. Hello everyone, welcome to Leisrealtalk. I'm Lei. Taiwan's local elections are held every 4 years and generate about 10,000 local officials at city and county levels. Among them, the mayors of 22 municipalities and counties were the main focus. During the local elections 4 years ago, the DPP suffered a major setback and got 7 out of the 22 seats. This year, the party further reduced its seats from 7 to 5, while the opposition party, the Kuomintang or KMT, maintained the bulk of the seats. Although both the DPP and KMT strongly deny being pro-Beijing, the KMT traditionally favors close ties with China, while the DPP is more pro-independence, and Beijing has favored KMT candidates for their softer approach toward the mainland. One highlight of the election is that the KMT won back the mayorship of Taipei, the capital city. Tsai Ing-wen sent her former Minister of Health and Welfare, Chen Shizhong, to run for the most important municipal position. Chen enjoyed a 90% approval rate for his success in COVID prevention work, but lost to the KMT's candidate, the great-grandson of Chiang Kai-shek. The KMT has accused Tsai and the DPP of being overly confrontational with China and of trying to besmirch the KMT for being pro-Chinese Communist Party. As the result of the local elections, Tsai resigned as the DPP's party chairperson. Beijing responded by saying that the election results show that Taiwanese favored peace, stability, and a good life, and that Beijing would keep working to promote peaceful relations. I talked to Courtney Donovan-Smith, who is a contributing columnist for the Taiwan News, to better understand the dynamics behind the 2022 local elections. Smith is the former chairman of the Taichung American Chamber of Commerce and the Central Taiwan correspondent for ICRT Radio. He has lived in Taiwan for more than 3 decades. My first question to him was, what did the DPP do wrong?
It was clear to them, I think, by the late summer that they were going to get killed. And so they pivoted to a Kangzhong Baotai, which is a resist China or anti-China and protect Taiwan. And they started using this slogan in the local elections.
According to Smith, the DPP adopted a bad strategy because at national elections, the counter-China protect Taiwan message connected with voters when they chose their president. At local levels, however, it didn't register with the voters who were mostly concerned with local issues.
But in the local election, what you're electing are like city councilors who are voting on sewage system budgets. Mm-hmm. And worse, the DPP could have actually, with their candidates in local elections, have tried to make it at least somewhat relevant in that local governments actually do play a role. For example, the local air raid shelters are a mess. Mm-hmm. They're usually just storage spaces in someone's building. It's a total disaster. Or hardening infrastructure in case there's an attack. Or, for example, coordinating emergency response, police, fire, civic groups, and the community and the local neighborhood borough chiefs coordinating and working out planning in case the worst happened. But instead, it really just looked like a desperate ploy, unfortunately. Most voters weren't buying it. They view this as a local election and that they were voting these politicians in purely on local issues.
During our conversation, Smith mentioned that the KMT has better grassroots support than the DPP does. I know the Chinese Communist regime has focused on infiltrating Taiwan society at the grassroots level for years. So I asked Smith about the possibilities of Beijing's grassroots infiltration playing an active role in the local elections.
What's interesting is actually the Mainland Affairs Council here in Taiwan came out and said that this year the amount of election interference that they detected coming out of China was actually a lot lower,
Okay.
which was an interesting statement. Now, that doesn't mean it didn't exist. It definitely did. Now, how effective it is another matter. And I think a lot of it has to do with which of their different methods of infiltration are being used, what are the target audiences, and what are the demographics of the audience. I think because, for example, they target, more rural areas, more conservative
Mm-hmm.
people and older voters through infiltration via, say, temples, um,
Yeah.
local radio stations that farmers and taxi drivers listen to. Um, and there's a lot of misinformation that they spread via the web. Now,
Mm-hmm.
here's the thing. I don't think they actually sway the election very much. Not especially not with younger voters. The Where they may, have, because I think that the audience that's most receptive to their propaganda is already going to vote for the KMT anyway. And so it's a lot of it ends up being preaching to the choir.
Yeah.
So the question is, does some of it seep into, and this is more the worry, is uninformed voters.
We know Beijing has been trying to influence Taiwan for decades. A Taipei-based think tank called the Double Think Lab recently released a study that ranks Taiwan number one in exposure to China's influence in media and society among 82 countries around the world. This study is called the China Index. Since the DPP and Tsai's victory in 2016 and 2020 against Beijing's interference, I've heard that Beijing has shifted its focus of infiltration on the DPP organizations and officials. I asked Smith to elaborate on that.
I don't think they've been very effective. Um, I know that they did that more before. Um, when relations were better, there were more Taiwanese politicians whose families or even themselves sometimes were involved in businesses in China, which made it a lot easier. But the environment has made it so much harder to operate in. Um, that and within the party, there's a lot more pressure to not do that now.
We're 2 years away from Taiwan's next presidential election in 2024. The KMT is trying to move away from being perceived as friendly toward the mainland and trying to appeal to more voters, while the DPP is reviewing its internal strategy to hold its court. I asked a question from an outsider's perspective about, in the event of a war, which party can better lead Taiwan to fight the communist regime. And I'm just going to ask you a question that doesn't make a lot of sense, but I still want to ask you this question. Do you really think it makes much difference whether it's the KMT or the DPP uh, in the presidential office? Whether we have a KMT president or a DPP president running Taiwan, do you think it would make any difference in time of war with the mainland?
In a time of war.
Right. If China, let's say if Xi Jinping decides to attack Taiwan, and who we have, in the president's office in Taiwan to handle that, to deal with that, does it make any difference whether we have a KMT president or a DPP president in Taiwan? And from your perspective.
Okay, here's what under the current The current KMT chair has been moving the party much closer to mainstream public opinion, or at least trying to. But he still advocates what he's advocating is double D plan, which is not a reference to bras. It's deterrence, which means boosting national security on the one hand, and dialogue, keeping open lines of communication with China on the other. And the argument that they make is that the KMT would do a better job at avoiding a war in the first place. That's the KMT's argument. I don't think that's necessarily true. And the reason I say this is that I think the Chinese Communist Party is going to do pretty much whatever it wants. And the only way that they would change their calculation on an invasion of Taiwan would be if they were getting such good concessions from the government in Taiwan that they felt that they were going to get it soon without having to go to war. In other words, whoever the president was essentially selling out Taiwan's sovereignty to buy peace, which is a slippery slope to Hong Kong, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Or worse, or possibly to Xinjiang. So, you know, the big argument I think that a DPP president is a safer bet if to hold out for Taiwan's sovereignty in terms of rallying friends and allies in other countries. I think a DPP president would be more likely to. I think they would be more resolved, but the KMT would make the argument that, ever since Tsai Ing-wen became the president, China refuses to talk to Taiwan, period. Mm-hmm. Whereas there was dialogue going on before under the former KMT president, Ma Ying-jeou. So, again, I'm of the belief that the CCP's primary calculations on gaining Taiwan are to get it the easiest and cheapest way possible. But if it determines that for whatever reasons, and they'll likely be more internal than external, you're more of an expert on the Chinese Communist Party than I am, but I think that their primary calculations when it comes to this kind of thing are internal, domestically driven than they are internationally driven.
I also discussed with Smith the CCP's media influence in Taiwan and military infiltration. I'll save that for another time. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.